Hello kids, welcome to Kid Buddy TV. My name is Mr. Professor, and today we are going to have a blast in our ABC class. Get ready for a fun-filled learning adventure. Let's get started. Our first letter is A, and what do we have here? An apple. A is for apple. Can you say it with me? A is for apple.
A is for apple.
Moving on to the next letter, it's B. Look, we have a bouncing ball. B is for ball. Let's say it together. B is for ball.
B is for ball.
Now let's see what we have for C. It's a cat. C is for cat. Can you jump like a cat and say it with me? C is for cat.
C is for cat.
Let's continue our exciting journey through the alphabet. Can anyone tell me what D stands for? D is for dog. Woof woof. Can you say it with me? D is for dog.
D is for dog. Woof woof.
Now let's move on to the next letter. Who knows what E represents? E is for elephant. Look at its big ears and long trunk. Let's say it together. E is for elephant.
E is for elephant.
Time for our next letter. Can you guess what F could be? F is for fish. Let's shout it out. F is for fish.
F is for fish.
We're cruising through the alphabets. What does G stand for? G is for gift. I know how much you all love gifts. Let's say it loud and clear. G is for gift.
G is for gift.
Let's keep the momentum going, my little scholars. Can anyone guess what H represents? Hooray! H is for hen, the mother of cute little chickens. Let's say it together. H is for hen.
H is for hen.
We're on a roll. What does I stand for? I is for ice cream. It's cold and delicious on a hot day. Let's say it with joy. I is for ice cream.
I is for ice cream.
Let's continue our alphabet journey, kids. Who can guess what J stands for? J is for jelly. Let's say it together. J is for jelly.
J is for jelly.
We're almost there, my little learners. What starts with the letter K? Keep it up. K is for key. It unlocks doors to new adventures. Let's say it loud. K is for key.
K is for key.
Let's explore our next letter, everyone. Who knows what L represents? Look at that majestic creature. L is for lion. Let's roar it out. L is for lion.
L is for lion.
Let's move forward with our alphabet journey. Who can guess what M represents? M is for moon. It lights up the night sky and guides us through darkness. Let's say it together. M is for moon.
M is for moon.
Now, on to our next letter. Who can tell me what N stands for? N is for nest. It's a cozy home for little birdies to rest. Let's say it with warmth. N is for nest.
N is for nest.
Onward we go, my eager learners. What comes to mind with the letter O? Outstanding. O is for orange. It's juicy and sweet, like a burst of sunshine in your mouth. Let's say it with zest. O is for orange.
O is for orange.
Let's proceed to our next letter, my curious learners. What begins with P? P is for penguin. It waddles on ice with its cute little flippers. Let's say it proudly. P is for penguin.
P is for penguin.
Quietly now. Let's discover our next letter. Who can guess what Q represents? Quite right. Q is for queen. She wears a crown and rules with grace. Let's bow and say it together. Q is for queen.
Q is for queen.
Ready for our next letter, little scholars? What springs to mind with R? Remarkable. R is for rainbow. It colors the sky with its vibrant hues. Let's say it with wonder. R is for rainbow.
R is for rainbow.
Let's swiftly move on to our next letter. Who can shout out what S stands for? Superb. S is for sun. It shines brightly in the sky, giving us warmth and light. Let's bask in its glory and say it together. S is for sun.
S is for sun.
Time to tackle our next letter, my eager learners. What do you think T could be? Terrific! T is for train. It chugs along the tracks, taking us on adventures far and wide. Let's mimic the sound and say it loud. T is for train.
T is for train.
Up next, let's unravel the mystery of U. Any guesses, my clever students? Unbelievable. U is for umbrella. It keeps us dry when it rains. Let's open our imaginary umbrellas and say it together. U is for umbrella.
U is for umbrella.
Victory! We're nearing the end of our alphabet adventure. Who knows what V represents? V is for violin. It creates beautiful music when played. Let's hold our imaginary violins and say it with melody. V is for violin.
V is for violin.
Wonderful. We're almost there, my little wonders. Can anyone guess what W stands for? Wholesome. W is for watermelon. It's juicy and refreshing. Let's take a pretend bite and say it with delight. W is for watermelon.
W is for watermelon.
X marks the spot for our next letter, my intrepid explorers. What comes to mind with X? X is for xylophone. It makes magical music with its colorful keys. Let's tap along and say it together. X is for xylophone.
X is for xylophone.
Yippee, we're almost at the end of our alphabet journey. Who can guess what Y represents? Y is for yo-yo. It goes up and down with a flick of the wrist. Let's spin our imaginary yo-yos and say it with joy. Y is for yo-yo.
Y is for yo-yo.
We've reached the end of our alphabet adventure, my little champions. Can you guess what Z stands for? Z is for zebra. With its black and white stripes, it's a sight to behold. Let's gallop along and say it with zest. Z is for zebra.
Z is for zebra.
Hooray! We've reached the end of our ABC class. Great job, everyone. Thanks for joining us today on Kid Buddy TV. Keep practicing your ABCs and stay curious. See you next time for more fun adventures.